Hey there, everybody. This is Adam, Damian, Grant, and I wanted to thank every single person out there for coming down to the We Are the Ocean event down here at Acadia Park on Sunday, August 11, 2013. Honestly, you guys, I just cannot believe it that, I swam all the way from Cowan Point right over there on Bowen Island. I swam all the way across here and then all the way into Acadia Park. I was just about a 10-minute walk southwest of Acadia Park. That's exactly where I came in. I swam through 5-foot swells. I also swam through a thunder and lightning storm. Out of all days, that's what happened. And about 3/4 of the way, my left shoulder ceased for about 30 minutes. I couldn't use it. I had to tuck it in very closely and swim with one arm. So there was a lot of challenges. And you know what, you guys, this swim took exactly 6 hours and 45 minutes. I was in the water just right over there at Cowan Point, the very south tip of Bowen Island, at about 6:30 in the morning. We grabbed the boat at about 4:30 from Granville Island, and it took us quite some time to get over to Bowen Island. And I finished the swim at exactly 1:15. So altogether about 6 hours and 45 minutes. And the other thing I want you guys to know is I hadn't done any kind of training swim-wise, for this event for over 3 years since I did my last swim across from Spanish Banks over to Lighthouse Park. Okay, all I did was weight training. I did a lot of Tabata cardio, very explosive cardio exercises, and and that's what gave me a lot of my endurance. So, for 3 years of no swimming, but a lot of willpower and determination to get across there. And as far as I know it, I'm the first guy to do this. But again, this was all for the Heart and Stroke Foundation. It was all for a good cause. I worked my butt off to bring people together and raise awareness, for this great organization. Okay, and the storm, the 5-foot swells, everything that I countered out there on the water. Was basically like a metaphor for, what I encountered, with some of the organizations that were trying to give me some restriction. The Vancouver Port Authority, for once, didn't want me to do my original swim from Spanish Banks to Lighthouse Park. In fact, they said they didn't want an event like mine to set a precedent in these waters, and that also my event did not meet any of their commercial mandates. Okay. Again, these guys have one thing in mind, and that's the tankers and the traffic coming through. I completely understand that. They also only allow one organization to do any kind of swim event in these waters, and that's the Vancouver Open Water Swim Association. So my original plan to do from Spanish Banks to Lighthouse Park completely changed because I had to tell them that I will swim outside of their jurisdiction, and their jurisdiction exactly was my original pass. So it ends there and continues after Wreck Beach. So all these waters from Bowen into Acadia Park, I could swim no problem without any of the bureaucracy. The other people that I had some issues with was the Vancouver Parks Board. To any person doing any kind of special event, my heart goes out to, because I know how hard it is now to organize a good, positive event and still have people try and give you bureaucratic bullshit. Okay, and that's exactly, I'm going to call it as it is. Metro Vancouver Parks Board that runs Acadia Park and Pacific Spirit Park here. I mean, those guys gave me a home, and I'm forever grateful and thankful for allowing me to have an event and have people come together, to showcase the Heart and Stroke Foundation. Okay, my heart goes out to Anne Mundogo-Mara. Again, if you haven't seen the video, watch the interview with me and her. She's a beautiful woman, and again, she swam these waters when she was 13 all the way over to Bowen from the boathouse. I mean, so you think what she's accomplished in her life. I mean, this swim was a great feat. I've received a lot of compliments from it. But again, it doesn't come from a place of ego. It comes from a place of raising awareness for the Heart and Stroke Foundation, and that's going to come first and foremost. Okay, but I never gave up. There was some nice fishermen out here. If they're watching this, the boat that was called Rockstar, my sailboat, we had a 32-foot sailboat spotting me, and then I also had a motorboat with my sister, my mother, my girlfriend, and Vicky and Serge that were in that one. But the Rockstar boat, they literally, once they heard what I was doing, they just stopped fishing and they started clapping because they could see that I was going through a thunder and lightning storm. And I told these other fishermen, I said, there's no way that I'm getting out of the water. I kept going forward because they were concerned for my safety with the lightning. But anyhow, you know, I put my name on this. I put all my time and energy into this. I put my heart into this, and I was not gonna get out of the water until I finished, and that's exactly what happened. And you know, so again, this was all for a positive event. So once again, I just want to thank every single person out there for you know, either being a part of the event, you know, sending happy thoughts my way, and to Bowen Island, bless you guys. You know, I received a lot of nice stuff from you guys, you know, via Twitter and you know, some other messages. You know, so again, I wanted to showcase Bowen Island and let them be a part of this event as well, and you know, and to make them aware of exactly what I was doing. So thank you guys for your support as well, and to Breakfast Television, you guys were so great for allowing me to be on the show on Friday there, you know, Friday the 9th. So that was a very beautiful experience. And you know, to GHN Nutrition, to Chow Veggie Express, to the Heart and Stroke Foundation, to Steve Nash, to the Beat 94.5. You know, you guys came down, you stuck to your word. You came down, and to Vancouver, the Vancouver Aquarium. I mean, they had their cool little mascot there. So to every single person that showed up, kept their word, you guys stayed true, and you know, I'll never forget that, because at the end of the day, you know, you got to be a person that stands behind your word, and action speaks louder than words. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it at that, and I wish you guys all the best. Okay, so we are the ocean, and you never know, maybe this will happen again. I'll be doing something positive. Trust me on that. Okay.